tree selection. It's very difficult, man. With a saddle, you got to have wherever you're going to be standing around a tree. You can't have any branches. To me, in my opinion, the only difference between a climber and using a saddle is you could still have branches going up as you climb, but you better not have any branches around the tree between your head and your feet, or you're not going to be able to shoot 360. This holly tree right here, terrible saddle tree. First off, where I'm at, you cannot cut anything. You're not allowed to trim, you're not allowed to saw anything, so you could not hunt a tree like this or a holly tree like this up in here. You can't go around a tree. You got these branches up here that's going to impede you onto your right side. You got branches all over the place, and as soon as you cut them, first off, you're illegal, and then second off, you got stuff laying on the bottom of the tree, you're making noise, etc., etc. All right, where am I gonna hunt in with a saddle here? Nowhere. I'm gonna get in that white oak in a stand right there and be hid like crazy. Back there's a couple trees, but you still got to trim. Up in here, any saddle tree, you got to be almost wide open. I'd sit in this one with a saddle. This one right here. That's a pretty good one here, right in front of us here. You'd have to do something about this because you'd be hitting your back on all them branches behind you on that holly tree. Here's a tree that I would be great to hang a stand in. You could not hunt this tree with a saddle. There's too much garbage going on. There's too much stuff going on in there. You can't. But that is an ideal tree. It's actually a white oak for a stand, especially early season. You're well hid. You can get anywhere in that stand, in that tree, and kill a deer. Now here's a big white oak. If you can get the straps around it, you can use it for both stand and a saddle. Till you get up in there, and then see these branches would have to be cut, which is illegal. So you could probably only go to about right here using the saddle. But then you got this in front of you. So a tree stand, you can go anywhere in this tree with a tree stand and be hid. So there's another pro and con between both of them. All right, we're gonna go over some platforms things. This platform here is, like I said earlier, has a knee bar. It has a really nice platform. It has the brackets. I'm not sure of the measurements, and I'm not gonna get into measurements. And it has teeth down the bottom, just like every other one. And it uses a lone wolf strap. This is built specifically for me. It was beefed up because I'm a big boy. So by a friend of mine online. This here is I got off a guy online too, bracket, tethered post, and a seat off of something. I don't know, it looks like as a matter of fact, it's an old Assault with the teeth on the back of the seat. So that's what that is. Very well. They both work off lone wood straps. There's a ring of steps. I don't have where you put a ring of steps or you could screw in steps that I don't get into. I used to hunt like that with my saddle in 07, 08, and oh my God, it was terrible. A couple more methods for platforms. Not really a platform, but ring of steps. A lot of people use this. This is pretty much on private property. These are bolts, grade 8, 6 or 7 inches long. Pull right out. A lot of guys are going to this on public or on private for instead of climbing sticks. You're pre-drilling the holes. You carry, I think I have 8 steps, or you could use a ring of steps. Doing this, And there's the little woodpecker drill, very simple to use. I'll show you in a minute. Or another is screwing steps. You know, screwing steps. I use about 4 or 5 of them. I've seen, you know, 1, 2. They all have to be even. 3, 4 over here, and then another one, 4 or 5. So as long as you can get your feet around. Same thing with this. The only thing with this kind of stuff is I think it's going to be better to have it pre-done. That way you can trim branches in between you and your head so you can get around a tree. So you got to think of that too. A lot of these guys aren't saying that kind of stuff. But I mean, to me, these all need to be pre-drilled because you know, this is, you're messing with all this stuff. You know what I mean? And you know, that's how easy it is. You'd actually leave these in here on private property. They'll grow right around it and be strong. So, woodpecker drill. Everybody knows about them already, but just another option. You come in with 6 or 8 bolts, place them here, start stepping, go up a little bit. There's another hole. You know what I mean? That's all you need. I dipped them in plastic dip. It worked pretty good, but now it's starting to peel off. Just a test. Didn't work. But that's it, man. There's another option for you. There's another little option. 6 or 7 inch grade 8 bolts. And screwing steps, man. There's another option. Alright, basically, I got my lineman's belt around a tree. As I go up, I set a step. I get to my platform level. This is 8mm. I got off the Eastern Woods Outdoors. I think it's called doublestep.com. It's awesome stuff, man. It's super packable, super lightweight. Right around my eyes, and I come through. Sometimes it wants to be a pain in the butt. You're almost like sitting like this on this little one here. Because if you don't sit on this little one, your feet will start hurting. And I can go all over the place in this. And that's what I don't like. When you don't lock these platforms, that bottom likes to move. And that bottom just kicked out of me a little bit. I don't like that. See how that's kicking out? That's no good. And I've tried this platform that I had made for me several times. And I've done everything I've been told. And it just wants to kick out. I just don't. The only thing I like about this platform is this. Look at this. That ain't no good, man. Now this platform's sweet. I got a lot of pressure on my feet, and I've been trying to figure out how I can fix that. I don't know. Anybody knows that? Comment. Am I leaning too much? Am I not sitting as much? It's all my feet right now. The hip pinch is gone. But last night I sat in this with my daughter, and I'll tell you, the hip pinch was my feet were killing me. I'm a big boy up here, man. Big boy swinging around up here. But these things are awesome, man. They're awesome for a lot of different things. This one's a no-go. I just don't like it. My buddy built it for me. I just don't like it. Works really good for him, but it just don't work for me. Every time I get on that thing, it moves. I don't want it to move. This thing here is rock solid, man. I push that down, cam lock this, And this little platform is rock solid. This here likes to move around. I mean, it's good because I can put my knees on it. I'll give it a try for a little, you know, maybe a couple hunts, but I don't like that bottom kicking out. I can't get it locked, tight enough. I'll probably be called an idiot or whatever, but that's just me. I don't really care what people call me. With this little one, I can go anywhere I want. And I'm going to tell you right now, if I can do this, anybody can. This is not my cup of tea, though. I don't like, I'm not real big into this. I'm going to try this this year in places that I know of I can get into a saddle. And it's really humid today, man. But, and places that I have really long walks that I know I'm going to scout my way in and hunt, I'm probably going to use this and put this little platform right in my backpack, my saddle on me. I still got to figure out how to adjust this because the leg straps get in my way while I'm walking. So I got some adjustments to do. They're not. Me, I just can't. I've tried this 3 times in the last 13 years, and I can't get it. I don't get it. Why these guys go crazy about it? It's all the weight thing. It's got to be. And I think it's the wrong idea. Guys are selling their stands, selling all their equipment, buying these you know, $500, $400 or $500 saddle setups. After it's all said and done, they're paying $400 or $500. And come February, I see January, February, I see all these saddles, all these platforms on sale online for sale for you know, half the price. And I don't like how they're being marketed. So, but that's my opinion. I know guys will get mad at me for that, but I don't really care. I'm just trying to be honest with this stuff. This saddle stuff is probably going to be, just like everybody else that don't like it, going to be sold come February. I like a stand, man. That's my honest opinion about all of it. I hope you guys appreciate the video. Thanks for watching. Tell people to subscribe, man. Here's my bag, my platform in there, and my knee pads. These are my knee pads. It fits right in there.